Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and as promised, I'm here to do a follow-up video to my Chanel triple unboxing failure video. If you haven't seen that, I'll leave a card for it or I'll put it in the description below. In that video, I talk about trying to find a replacement for my damaged Chanel Maxi to no avail, but I still had a rewards voucher for more than $1,200. So I did get a bag, and this time there was only a tiny bit of drama. So before we get started, I just wanted to wish everyone a happy belated new year and thank you guys for all of your support last year. It was a trying year for all of us, and YouTube was a great outlet for me. In the past, I have not posted very much on YouTube. I think in part because I was under the wrong impression that people were mostly interested in luxury channels for the hauls. I really enjoy haul videos, but if you've watched my channel before, you know that even though I love luxury, I don't buy very much. I'm very deliberate with my purchases. I buy a few key pieces every year and that's it. But I've come to the conclusion that even though I don't buy very much, I do love and appreciate luxury. And there are many other things about luxury besides buying and hauling that I'm really excited to share. For the people that I really enjoy watching, I really like hearing their thoughts about a variety of issues. So last year I tested the waters a bit and made more general videos on my thoughts on brands and luxury, and you guys really enjoyed those videos, which gave me the confidence to make more videos like that. Really appreciate you guys supporting videos that had nothing to do with hauls and were just much more theoretical. So this year I have ideas for lots of fun videos. This is a Chanel unboxing, and I realized that all of my classic flaps are now 10 years old. I think it might be interesting to hear about what I think about all of these bags today that I bought brand new from the boutique 10 years ago, and perhaps doing some collection videos as well. I know I don't do a whole lot of self-promotion, but I will say that having people subscribe was incredibly motivating. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you do. And so let's get on with this unboxing video. If you watched my 2020 wish list video, you'll know that I wanted a Chanel mini bag in a pop of color, either a red or a blue. I wanted to get the cocoa handle, but spoiler alert, I did not get a cocoa handle for two reasons. I could not find my perfect red. Every red cocoa handle that I looked at this year was either too pink or too orange. And I also found that some of the bags on display in the store already had rubbing in the corners. So I just have some reservations about the quality of the cocoa handle in general, with the one exception being the black cocoa handle chevron mini that I found to be very well made. But I have several black bags from Chanel and I wasn't in the market for another one. So right now you're watching the unboxing that I filmed in November 2020. What I ended up getting is the 20B dark red lambskin square mini with silver hardware. I was initially looking for the rectangular version of this bag. I did find it, but there was a little bit of damage, so I didn't end up getting it. They offered to get one from the Beverly Hills store and just send it to me here in New York, but as you heard in my Chanel drama video, I haven't had the best luck getting Chanel bags sent to me, so I declined that. They did have a rectangular version at my former boutique, but as I told you in the aforementioned video, I will not shop there anymore. So I eventually found this bag. We had to drive quite a ways to get it. I was a little hesitant about getting the square, but when I saw it in person and I tried it on, it was super cute, so I bought it. The minor drama that I had was that when I got it home, I noticed that one of the front quilt clothes was actually starting to deflate. Now, this wasn't like that when I tried it on in the store, so the only thing that I can imagine happened is that the sales associate somehow managed to damage it as she was packing it up in the box. The only other possibility is that she gave me a different bag than the one that I looked at, and I wouldn't like to think that she would do something like that, so I'm just going with my first theory that maybe it got punctured on her ring or maybe too much pressure on it. I have no idea. Something really weird happened when she was packing it up. So I decided to send it back. In any case, while sending it back, I had to take some pictures to let her see the damage. And in the pictures, I noticed that the flap was crooked, which I hadn't noticed at all. So this was not at all the reason I was sending it back, but I thought I would mention it because I think this also points to Chanel quality control. So when sending it back, I had to think about whether or not I really wanted that square mini size or if I wanted to really try to find the rectangular version, which was what I wanted originally. The deciding factor is that my daughter was absolutely in love with this bag. She tried it on before I sent it back, and it actually looked really good on her. And that's when I realized perhaps the square version of this bag was a little too cutesy for me, given how great it looked on a little girl. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to look for the rectangular version. If I can't find it again, I've lived without my red Chanel bag for this long, I could live without it again. I ended up finding it at another store, and yet again I had to go through quite a few bags in order to find a bag that I found acceptable. And I'll be honest with you, all of them had minor flaws. You're watching right now me unbox the bag that I ended up getting and keeping. So with Chanel, I must say at this point I'm not expecting perfection. Even with this bag, there are a couple of minor flaws, but the imperfections on this bag are so minor that I'm not going to point them out, and they're things that I can live with. So what I ended up getting was the exact same bag, the 20B red lambskin mini with silver hardware, but this time in the rectangular. As you know, I have a black caviar rectangular mini that I absolutely love and I get a lot of use out of. So I know that I am comfortable with this shape. One of the things that I liked about the square mini was that for people that aren't super tall, the chain length on the square mini actually works better. But in a separate video, I will show you a fun fact that I learned about this particular season of the rectangular mini. If you watch my 5 ultimate dream bags video, you'll know that one of my dream bags was the 14C dark red caviar mini with silver hardware. And in all of the reds that have come out since, I will say that this 20B dark red is the closest that I have seen to that 14C color. I'll show you a side-by-side shot and you can tell me what you think. So that's my unboxing, guys, and this is the first Chanel bag that I have bought in almost 7 years. The last Chanel bag that I bought was my black rectangular mini that you saw earlier in April of 2014. So even though I had a not so great recent experience with Chanel, I decided to get this bag for a couple of reasons. The first reason is I was not sure whether or not Chanel would come out with a red so close to my perfect red anytime soon. And B, I had a pretty significant rewards voucher to spend, and that brought the price of the bag down to an amount that I felt comfortable spending on a mini bag. So the retail price of this bag is $3,800 plus tax. So for me, that would be about $4,100 US, and I paid about $2,900 including tax, which is less than I would spend if I tried to get a rectangular mini even on the pre-owned market. I'll be back soon in another video unboxing a relatively small, not really small for me, but in the world of luxury YouTube, just one item from Van Cleef & Arpels that I also bought in November that I want to show you guys, more so because I want to do a wish list video, and seeing this bag and that item from Van Cleef, my wish list will probably make a whole lot more sense. So stay tuned for that, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.